Very good morning, friends. I am Dr. P.M. Dwivedi, Head Department of Veterinary Microbiology, Khalsa College of Veterinary Science, Amritsar. So today we will be talking about a very important topic, that is immunity and diseases. These days, due to the COVID infections, the word immunity is very popular. Every one of us are talking about immunity. What immunity is, how it works, and how we are protected from various kinds of diseases. The immunity, which we define it as, it is the ability of the human body to protect itself from various kinds of infections and diseases. These infections include infection from bacteria, infection from virus. Nowadays we are seeing that coronavirus, COVID-19 infections. So it is a virus. Due to the virus, infection spreads from person to person, and here the role of immunity starts. So immunity is produced by our own body, and it has a very well-defined system regarding immunity. So immunity is composed of three components. The whole system, it works under three systems. The number one, it is recognition. Number two, it is processing. And number three, it is elimination. So anything which is not the component of our own body, our immune system recognizes it. It has the ability, immune system of our body has the ability to differentiate between self and non-self. If it is self, if it is the self component of our body, immune system will not react because it has the ability to recognize. So it recognizes that it is our own component. Immune system will not react. But if the component is different, if it is not the component of our own body, if it is any bacteria or any virus or any other thing, immediately the immune system recognizes it and try to destroy it, try to eliminate it from the body so that it should not harm the body longer. For example, if I take 5 ml blood from your body, after 10 minutes, I re-inject the same blood in your body. Your body will not react because immune system of your body, it is recognizing that blood, that this blood is our own component. So it recognizes that it is our self component and the immune system will not react. But if I take 5 ml blood from your body and that blood is injected to the body of someone else, the immune system of that recipient will react to this blood because this blood is not the component of his body and his immune system is recognizing it as a non-self and it will immediately destroy it. That's why you might have noticed that whenever we go for blood transfusion, they match the group. Match the group means at least 70 to 80% of the similarity should be there before the transfusion of the blood. And if 80% similarity is not there between the donor and the recipient, blood should not be refused because immune system of the recipient will reject it and sometimes the death occurs. Similarly, whenever we fall sick due to some bacterial infection, due to some viral infection, due to some parasitic infection, because bacteria is not our own component of the body, virus is not the component of our own body, parasites are not the component of our own body. So the moment bacteria enters in our body, the moment virus enters in our body, the immune system immediately recognizes it and process it and try to eliminate it. You might have seen very young babies, we give vaccine to them. Diphtheria, polio, pertussis, tetanus, so many types of vaccines are given to the young children. So young baby, whenever we take them to the physician, to the pediatrician, vaccine is given to the baby and doctor advises the parents that vaccine has been given, chances are there in the night fever will be there. So keep this paracetamol syrup with you. Whenever there is fever, give this syrup to the baby. Parents generally they don't like that there should be any fever to the baby because baby is innocent, young, 5 months, 6 month old baby. If after vaccination baby gets a fever, that means baby is healthy. If after vaccination baby does not get the fever, if there is no fever to the baby, that means baby is not healthy. And immune system of the baby is unable to differentiate between self and non-self. If the fever is there, that means the immune system of the baby is working properly, effectively, and it recognizes the vaccine as a foreign element. Foreign element has entered in the body and the immune system of the baby has immediately recognized it. Try to destroy the component which are present in the vaccine. You might have noticed during our COVID infection, we have been inoculated with the vaccine, sometimes co-vaccine, sometimes with the Covishield vaccine. People who receive the vaccine, they develop fever and it's a good sign. If there is a fever, that means the person is healthy and the immune system of the person is working properly. So this is the first component of the immune system that they recognize what is self, what is non-self. Another interesting part with this recognition is that they develop the memory. Once a vaccine has entered in the body, they recognize that this is a foreign component and the immune system remembers it lifelong. Whenever the same bacteria or the same vaccine or the same blood again injected into the body, they remember it from their memory and immediately destroy it. If it is foreign element, it will be eliminated. Same is with the vaccine, because whatever the vaccines are prepared in the lab, whatever the medicines are prepared in the lab, whenever they are administered in the body of the human or body of any animal, animals have the same system, same immune system. Their immune system also has the function of recognition, processing and elimination. So these things we have to remember whenever we are talking about the immunity. And anything which damages our body, which damages our system, it damages the immune system also. You might have heard that immunity is weak. Immunity is weak, that means the immune system is not being properly taken care by the person. We have to be very careful about our food. We have to be very careful about our exercise. We have to be very careful about our routine life. If we do not have active life, immune system will become weak. That's why you might have noticed that the old people, 70 or 75-year-old, they don't have very active life. They don't go for long walk. They don't go for vigorous exercise. So if we don't exercise, we don't properly meditate, our immune system gradually gets weaker and weaker. So ultimately, old people, they have more threat from infections and from diseases because the active participation of immune system is very low. Whereas in the young people, sports person, you might have seen sports person, they get sometime injury, they get sometime other kind of wear and tear, and they recover immediately or in a very short period of time because their immune system is strong and routinely they are doing the exercise, physical activity, so their immune system is getting stronger and stronger. So with these words, I have just come to conclude that immunity is a very important component to remain healthy. And to maintain the immunity, we must follow strict food habits, strict daily routine habits, and strict exercises.